Hello everybody, this is St Charts. It is Saturday the 12th of April 2025. Going to start with silver, and this one here is one where we gave that red box reversal zone down there at 28 spot 44, which we saw in trading at the start of the week. Tagged the box, and then we've had a massive response, haven't we, from the bulls? So that's looking really good. For me, I think, if we can break this high here at 34.80 level, hold above that, it's going to bring us into this blue box zone here at 36.06 up to 41.09. I'm expecting at least sort of $40 if we break that, and possibly even higher. So to me, silver's looking really good. Fingers crossed we can break that sort of key level, $38, and then track it from there. But, in relation to gold, it certainly hasn't performed, and I'm expecting a big move in silver. So fingers crossed we can reach sort of at least $40 with that one, but see how we go. Talking of gold, let's go to gold. And this one here, it's a really tricky one, this. I mean, obviously I wasn't expecting that the response from that we got during the course of the week. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that, but I've got a red box zone there at 3,298 up to 3,389, but I'm not going to concentrate on that. I'm going to flip to the weekly chart, and I'm just going to concentrate on a short-term structure here, so sort of from August 22, and this is the weekly chart. And for those who followed me, I've always had a black box here at 36,053 up to, and I've extended it up to basically up to $5,000. So, and if I just concentrate on this little structure here, so I think that's a wave one, that's our two, and this is a three. So, it's not over, is it? We've certainly got a lot more legs to stretch, and we could be heading up to that sort of 3,653, and probably stretch even higher. So, gold looking extremely good. And if I look at the momentum indicators here, look down here to the MACD. It's massive. It's shooting high. That's suggesting that there's a lot more to run. So it's extremely exciting. One that I think that we're going to play to the weekly chart. I think we're going to see probably 3,600 level, and probably up to sort of 5,000 and even higher. So it's one to keep an eye on. And I think that this, what we're showing on the daily structure, it has been surpassed by the weekly chart, and we're going to head much higher. So gold looking great. There we go. Nat gas is my next one, and this is one which we've called pretty well. I'm going to flip back to the daily, and we're into this red box zone here at 3.653 down to 3.253. What I don't want to see a break below 3.3 ideally, and hopefully we can get another wave up to the upside, break this prior high, sort of hold above sort of 4.6, and should bring us up to this red box zone here at 5.281 to 5.726. It's not long I'll be going long on. I think I'd rather wait for it to hit that red box and then go short. But I think fingers crossed that can have a bit of more upside, and then we should hopefully get then a bigger corrective move. So that is Nat Gas. The DXY is my next one. I haven't covered this one off for a long while, but we've had a key break of support, and I think now we're going to be heading down to this blue box zone down here at 95.073 down to 90.978. So that's the DXY is looking pretty weak. So the dollar should be losing some ground, and on that I'm going to go to the US dollar JPY. And this is one which we gave last week. We said that we thought we were going to see more downside, and for those that took it, that's sort of from the peak there, sort of 5,000 pips, isn't it, or 500 pips? For me, I think that we're going to see trading down into this red box zone here, and the DXY is sort of confirming that. So I think we're going to see the US dollar versus JPY into this red box zone down here at 136.321 down to sort of $130. So Japanese yen, whatever it is. Looking pretty weak there for the US dollar. Moving on from that one, I'm going to go to the US dollar CAD, and for me, this one here, I've got it in a blue box reversal zone here at 1.39 down to 1.372. What we might see here, it might be a bit of a bull trap, but probably get a bit of a wave to the upside, and then I'm expecting more downside in the US dollar CAD. So for me, that's hopefully how that one plays out. And moving on from that, I'm going to go to the euro US dollar, which is probably more significant. We've had a key break there. It's sort of a 1.12, and we're heading up, for me, this blue box zone here at 1.176 to 1.23. So that is the euro US dollar, the euro looking very strong indeed. So we're going to see trading, for me, in that blue box zone over the coming periods. Next one I'm going to do is a Great British Pound US dollar. And this one here, again, I think that there's probably more upside in this. We need to see a break here of the 1.343, hold above that, and should bring us up, hopefully, to this red box zone here at 1.47 up to 1.55, which will be absolutely fantastic for us Brits, because that will make everything that we buy in dollars cheaper. So there we go. That's Great British Pound US dollar. Next one I'm going to do is crude light. And this one doesn't look good overall long term, but I had that blue box reversal zone here at $60.20 down to $52.74. It's sort of met with some bulls there, so it's sort of had a bit of a bounce. But longer term for me, I think that we're going to see probably a bit more upside, and then we're going to see some downside, and I wouldn't be surprised to see us trading in sort of 28.97 down to $10.95. I don't think we'll get that low, but probably around towards the $30 mark. So expect some sort of news to drive that down. Next one I'm going to do is Bitcoin, and this one here is a bit of a confusing one. I've put a trend line in. What I don't want to see a break of this trend line here. So hopefully we can hold above that, and if so, we can break this prior high here at sort of 108. We should 108,000, should hopefully then see us trading up to 117,557 up to 138.22, but we shall see how that one plays out. US dollar 10-year bonds is my next one, and what an awful candle on the weekly chart. I mean, that is terrible. I don't think we've ever seen a weekly bullish candle like that in all the time since we started this move back in August 2020. We haven't seen a candle that big, but what we don't want to see is we don't want to see a break of 4.81. That would sort of start another leg higher. Hopefully we can break this leg down here to 3.6. Should bring us down into this blue box at 3.401 down to 3.018. So that's US dollar 10-year bonds. Copper is my next one, and for me, this one here, I'm just going to switch to the daily. And what happened there, I wasn't expecting it to be so quick, but we saw trading down to that red box zone down there. It sort of tagged it in the during the week, and the bulls have stepped in. I'm still bullish on copper, so for me, I'm still expecting us to be trading up into this sort of $6.18 up to $7.01. But see how that one goes. Sort of a break above 5.4 will be game on, but see how that one plays out. Next one I'm going to do is the Nasdaq. And this one here, we had that blue box reversal zone, which was absolutely spot on. The bull stepped in, but for me, I'm just going to flip to the weekly chart. That's how I'm expecting that one to play out. I think that we're going to see probably some more upside, probably up to sort of 20,000, 22,000, something like that. And then we're going to see more downside into this red box at 14,000. And then we're going to see more upside and a leg up to this red box zone up here at 24,371 up to 27,995. There you go. That's me for Saturday. See you again soon.